Hello, everyone. Welcome to Map to Love with Katherine Nichole. This is going to be your twin flame soulmate divine partner check-in. These messages are meant to be timeless, so no matter when you see one of my posts, you can look in the playlist of the Twin Flames soulmate playlist and just kind of go through there if you're curious. You have the time. In the background, I have Love Motives meditation music on. It's Twin Flames Miracle Manifestation, Quantum Energy. So if you can hear that in the background. And we're just going to get started. As always, you guys, take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate, if it doesn't feel like it's your story, then it might not be your story, and that's okay. Always trust yourself. Okay, where are we at here? Let's see. Twin Flame Soulmate Divine Partner. What's interesting is I have the feminine, I don't know why, but on this side. I never put the feminine on this side because it's the right side masculine and this is the left side feminine. But for whatever reason, I did that, so we're going to just leave it that way. And what I feel like is the masculine is really focused on their own feminine energies and connecting with, even if it is just telepathic and energetically, with the feminine. And the feminine is shining the light on what the masculine needs to heal. And then also the feminine is healing the masculine within herself and the connection with your twin flame, with your soulmate. So things are being healed right now as you sort of flip-flop and change places, right? So we're going to flip-flop the reading. Kind of give you, what I feel like in the collective is this time to go within. You're getting spiritual guidance on what it's like to be your person, we'll say. So, okay, divine masculine. Let's see. What's the main energy around the masculine? Look at that. Meditate and contemplate. So new moon in Pisces. Thinking about romance and love and connection and finding the balance within themselves. Like I said, they are really meditating and contemplating on the feminine. Absolutely. And your dreams need a practical plan. So they are working to manifest a clear vision, a clear plan on how to move forward in this connection, how to move forward in the material world, to find their stability, to ground themselves in their physical bodies and come back to a place of good health. So they're dreaming, and it's coming into the physical because this is full moon in Taurus, and we had recently the full moon in Libra, so things coming into balance, you see. But they're definitely going within at this time period. Okay, what about for the sacred feminine, the sacred divine feminine? What's the energy with the sacred feminine? It's time to release negativity. Yeah, negativity towards the way you feel about the masculine and this connection. I feel like for a lot of people, it's separation of some kind. No contact or very little contact. So in this energy right now, it's time to release the negativity that you feel about anything, even releasing yourself from the negative vibrations, the fear-based vibrations that the world is feeling right now, and bring yourself into peace, feminines. But it's time to release whatever is still stuck there. What other energy is supporting that? Yeah, look at that. Both are full moons. So surrender. It's just time to surrender. Just let go. So the divine feminines, it's like they're surrendering, releasing negativity, releasing the need to know all the answers, trusting in the divine plan, trusting in divine timing, going with the flow, dropping the oars instead of pushing against, just surrendering and allowing yourself to be. How beautiful is that? And look at this, the bottom of the deck, they said, look, a new start is coming. Look, a new start is coming. See, there's a new start coming here. And right under that, I just want to show you, new moon in Gemini, communication is the key. And look, it's the dark, like the eclipse. I don't know, if you guys are interested, watch Ancient Aliens, Season 11, Episode 11, because it talks about the moon, and it's pretty fascinating. But if you maybe you're, there's Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus, and Pisces on the board, if that means anything to you, if that's you or someone close to you. But if not, it doesn't have to be. But this is just changing the way that you communicate. There's a new start coming in communication within this union. So if you release the negativity that you feel about it, it'll be much easier for things to transpire. It'll be much easier, feminines, if you're open and receptive to the communication, because the masculines that I'm tuning into now in this sacred connection are really working on themselves. They're going within. They really want their dreams to come in reality. They're manifesting their dreams into the physical world. It's been dark. It's been bleak. But they're seeing the light finally now. And so if we as feminines hold on to any negativity, and it's really difficult for the masculine to come forward because they're scared. They don't want the very blunt, harsh Queen of Swords to come at them, right? They want the Queen of Cups, open, receptive. Listen to me, have compassion for me, please, and just hear me out. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, but we're just going to get a clue. You know, what's really going on with the masculine? Come on now. Come on, masculines. Talk to us. What you so afraid of? Oh, wow. Okay. High Priestess of Earth. So what's really going on, as I told you, they're thinking about their sacred feminine, and they're thinking about making it real in the material plane. This is like the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, in the physical. They're very focused on the feminine. I really feel that they're very focused on the feminine and healing different aspects of them that they haven't looked at in a long time, because this is earth energy. So they're healing, and they're finding their abundance within themselves instead of out in the material world. They're realizing by connecting to the higher part of them that that's when they're going to find their abundance and make everything happen in the material. But they're definitely focused on this divine feminine. And like I said, they're a little concerned about you being rigid, divine feminines. Like, are they going to listen to me? Like, I know that they built this wall, and I know that it's big because I know what I've done. And I realize that now. But look, see the light peeking from the other side. I did a community post on April 9th, if you want to check that out on my community page, because this card came out. And the reason why it stands out is because it was my dad's birthday, and he always comes through as the Raven and Crow. And out of the very few cards that I picked for that reading, this card came out. And what I talked about is that the masculines have been telling themselves these lies and deceiving themselves and caught up in the material world, codependencies, addictions, relationships that are not serving them. So one brick at a time, one rock at a time, they're working to break down their own ego and break down their walls. And it's very difficult. And they also, what I'm feeling in this reading is they may be a little concerned about the harshness of the feminine. So they're really hoping that that's not the case. And both of these are threes, which is fascinating because threes are all about timing, right? Divine timing, expansion, growth, creation, birthing a new cycle. So there's things that are happening whether you realize it or not. That's what I'm getting a feeling. There's things being worked out. Yeah, look at this. As they learn their spiritual lessons, they're getting a deeper understanding of this connection, of this sacred connection of the divine feminine. Look, I'm telling you, they are focused on the divine feminine because they know, divine feminines, that you have learned your lesson. And so they're looking to you. The masculines always look to the feminines, right? That's how they find the light, because the feminine is the light, is the shadows as well, but brings the shadows to the light to help the masculine do the same, because that's what the masculine is working on. Bringing those shadows, those fears, the insecurities, the doubts, the shame, the guilt, the regrets, the resentments to the light. Learning their spiritual lessons. Look at that. And as you evolve, divine feminines, that helps them evolve and break down this wall. You see the light on the other side of this? There is light on the other side of this, you guys. There really, truly is. And look at that. Ready to take the risk. They're like, I'm ready. I want to jump so bad. I want the stability. I want the new growth. They're being guided by the angels at this time to find their own stability, to break out on their own, like freedom. Emotionally free, surrendering to the divine. Look, surrendering to the divine. They don't want to be rigid anymore. They don't want to stay in this energy anymore. It's not serving them. They feel trapped, and they realize it's their own making. And so they're really, truly working on finding their abundance within their own self first, finding the peace and balance within themselves first. And Divine Feminines, like always, as annoying as it might seem, they follow our lead. So we living in the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, living in the energy of creation and compassion and the Empress, and opening your arms and just surrendering, right? Surrendering to the divine. When we do that, it helps the masculine do that. And taking that leap of faith, ready to take the risk, risking it all. The masculine feels like this connection would be risking it all. That's why they're taking their time, and it's a little difficult, and the wall around their heart has been built, like Fort Knox. So they feel that it would be a risk. Like it's taking a risk, and it's like they're not sure if they're ready to take the risk. Let's see how the feminine is mirroring the masculine. Well, we already know you're surrendering and releasing, which helps the masculine release, because they feel you. When you think like frustrating thoughts and negative fear-based thoughts, they feel that. And it's not natural and normal. Don't be hard on yourself. Me, myself, as evolved as I am, a high priestess, I still sometimes have that. I get myself out of it real fast, but I'm telling you, yeah, I feel it. You ever want to talk about it, Divine Feminines, you give me a call. Oh, the feminines, yeah, this is that unconditional love. This is exactly where we need to be. Divine Feminines is living in a place of unconditional love, healing childhood wounds, looking at your life and being thankful for how far you've come, on this journey, and really thinking about this soulmate love and someone from your past, which your divine sacred lover would be either you were with them or with them in this life, so they're part of your past, and it's definitely past life recognition. You've been together before. That's why the pull is so strong. So the Divine Feminines, unconditional love, reminiscing, maybe romanticizing a little, right? And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is beautiful. This is what's transpiring. Brand new beginning to fill your own cup, be purified in the light, releasing all that's not serving you, tapping into your intuition, trusting it, trusting in this sacred love, trusting in these new beginnings in your life, trusting that the universe has your back, and just being good on your own, feeling good. When it's the right time, you'll be sharing this cup, but right now you're good. It's a beautiful place to be. A lot of love. Within and surrounding the feminine. Yeah, to finally let go of the past, looking back saying, I don't want to regret anything anymore. I don't want to hold on to this anymore. I'm going to let the cups fall and learn my lessons, and I'm rising above it. This is you releasing the negativity, the fears, the doubts, the resentments, the sadness, the depression of what hasn't worked out. Things are changing in love. This is all cup energy right here so far. So things are changing, Divine Feminine, working through the changes by focusing on this unconditional love. Yeah, look at that. Wow. How out of all of this deck that's all cup energy, Divine Feminine, I'm feeling your love. I hope you're feeling mine, but the feminine, man, just independent, emotionally free, feeling good, feeling fabulous, filling your own cup, wishes coming true, your wishes, your personal wishes, your individual goals and dreams being realized. Nines are about ending things that aren't serving you and focusing on that love, focusing on loving yourself, loving your life. I mean, this is just a beautiful, independent energy. It's all about the love. And then we get the Knight of Swords. So it's all about the love, and I wish that to communicate this. How I feel, that I want to let go of the past. I don't want to stay there anymore. I want to move forward. I believe in this love. I want this new beginning. I want this new start. You're my soulmate. You're part of my wish fulfillment, and I want to communicate this to you. This is what I'm saying to you. That I want you, shadows, ego, flaws and all. I want all of you. And the past is the past. Let's break down the walls together. Let's take this leap of faith together. Like, I really feel the feminine is open and receptive, maybe a little bit of negativity to release, but that's just because that's normal. We're human. Sometimes we wonder. Sometimes we freak out in the separation, or we allow other people's energies and the world's energies to get to us. But truly divine feminine, I feel like you're doing good. Standing in your truth, letting go of the past, moving towards wish fulfillment, new beginnings. Look, the 9 plus the 1 is the 10 of cups, peace and contentment. That's what the divine feminine is after here in her life, or his life. Okay, in this twin flame soulmate divine partner journey, how does the masculine feel about the feminine? If they really could keep it real right now and express themselves, and what are they feeling in their heart space? We know where they're at. They're working on their spiritual growth. They're working on breaking down the walls. So the ego, I'm telling you, is being blown to smithereens. It just is. That's this time period. So, a little difficult for some people, but we can just focus on the love, right? All right, where are they at? Ooh, look at that. And we just had the full moon, and there's that black cat magic. This is the divine feminine energy. These are the fears. This is all those things popping up, the illusions, being in the illusion, the fears. But I'm telling you, they're connecting to the divine feminine energy to give them that illumination, to get them out of the dark, to face their fears. Things are changing. The way that they feel for you, feminines, the way that your masculine feels for you is very strong. And see, this is earth energy. This is a tree. See if you can see this. This is a tree, like the tree of life, planting your roots, manifesting. See, 35 is an 8. They're manifesting abundance. They're manifesting their dreams to come into the physical reality. And the way that they feel for you is very strong. And there's a little owl peeking out right here, like relying on wisdom, being healed by Mother Earth, light body activations happening. And when they think of the feminine, it's really interesting, right? They think of this high priestess of earth, this Queen of Pentacles, this Empress, this divine feminine, intuitive, psychic, beautiful, gorgeous, strong life force. That's how they view the feminine. Oh, I covered up the other 2 cards here. And focus. Yeah, they're focused. I told you. I felt it from the beginning. They are focused on their prize. Look at 17, another 8. They are manifesting this to come true. They want it so bad to come true, to let go of the past, release and let go. Look, they're releasing, letting go, right? Surrendering. And they're focused, shooting that arrow of intention towards their dreams, towards their manifestations, towards the divine feminine, and then letting go and letting it be worked out, right? The 7 to the 8. They're making progress. Oh, you guys, come on. Yes, they're making progress. They're opening their heart to love again, finally, ending certain situations where there is no love. 10s are ending psychic, karmic cycles, relationships, old ways that they thought about love. They're opening their heart to love. They're healing. They're getting ready, look, to take the risk, to take the leap of faith towards love. That's what they're getting ready for. That's what they're working on. Because they want it. They don't want to be rigid. They don't want to hold back. They want to plant roots. They want the fire, the passion, the creativity, the sexual union, because it is divine and they know it. The feminine, you feminines are like, you've got their hearts on fire. Their heart is on fire for you. They are on fire for the feminine. Like, wow. Wow. And the Hermit just wanted to peek out and say, yeah, I'm healing. There's healing. Wow. Something about earth energy tying this all together. Earth energy. So things are being brought to the physical. I mean, I am feeling that. But what about for the feminine? Feminines, where are you at? Where are you at in your heart space? What messages does Spirit want for you in regards to this union to give to you? Where's the feminine at? The feminine's, I mean, really in a place of love. In her world, feeling good. by herself. I mean, I feel that way. I'm happy. I'm by myself all the time. And I love myself and I like my energy. And I feel like when you get to this point, it's like then the whole world opens up, because then it's like, I'm good. And that's when the love comes in, right? The Eight of Pentacles, yeah, putting in the effort. The feminines in their heart space are like, I'm putting in the effort. I have put in the effort. My Lord, I've put in a lot of effort. And they're focused. Feminines manifesting again, another 8, 8, 8, 8. Manifesting this partnership where both parties will put in the work. It's worth the effort, is what the Divine Feminine is saying. Look at that, another 8. Wow, you guys, 8, 8, 8, 8. Things are manifesting right now. Big time spiritual communication. This is fast moving energy. 8 of Wands, communication. Look at the feminine is like, I want to communicate. Do you hear me? And the masculine is like, I hear you. I hear you. I'm not ready to face you, but I hear you. Oh, the 9 of Wands. Yeah, it's been a journey, feminines, but you got this. You're strong, independent. That's what I feel. The feminine's feeling good, on fire, creative, strong, taking care of your physical body, working out, drinking lots of water, eating better, just really feeling good on your own, leveling up spiritually to mastership, ending things that aren't serving you, and you know you've got this. It's like the feminines can see the light at the end of the tunnel here, and they're like, I got this. I'm cutting away whatever's not serving me. I'm cutting this out. You see how it came under the 5 of Cups? I'm letting go of this, the past, because that's not doing me any favors at all. So, yeah, wow. Divine Feminines, you are in your power. I love it. I can feel it, too. Ooh, yeah. And look at the Tower. Like, this is what I'm feeling from this. Okay, guys, don't be afraid of the Tower. The Tower is amazing. This is what the Divine Feminine feels from this Tower. Is like, yeah, get it, Spirit, get them. Electrify them. I am the Tower moment. I am the truth. I am the paradigm shift. Can you feel it, baby? Because things are changing and the world is changing and things are being cleared away that are necessary to be cleared away. Let that ego be blown to smithereens, because we do not need ego-centered, fear-based thinking anymore. We need to focus on the love, right? This 9 of Cups, the wish fulfillment. The feminine's wish is, yeah, let the Tower freaking fall. Things need to change. I want change. I want these new beginnings. I want the clear communication. I want to know where you're at, masculine. Come on now. Come on now. Can't you feel the force of the universe? Can't you feel the lightning coming down and striking you and activating your heart and cracking it wide open? Yes. It's very strong energy coming from the feminine. Very strong. And it's awesome. And I feel like that's why the masculine is like, I want it. I want her or him or who, I want my feminine. But my feminine is so strong. I got to build my own strength. Because I need to be able to go toe to toe with my feminine. And right now, I don't know if I can go toe to toe. Oh, I love it. And there we go. We get the Knight of Swords. So that's communication, clarity, truth. The feminine's like, I am turning my back to anything and everything that is not the truth for me. And I'm ready to speak my truth. I'm ready to move forward. You see that? And look at that. And I'm ready to make my offer to you. What I have to offer, masculine, listen to me right now. What I have to offer is way more than money could ever buy. What I have to offer will fill you and delight you and surprise you more than money, cars, house, shoes, anything. That's my offer. My love is the abundance that you've been manifesting. My love is the abundance and the prosperity that you've been praying for. My love will heal you. My offer is solid. And I am willing to go the distance here. Past is the past. Let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. Okay. Wow. And I just, I have to share this little story because it's so interesting to me. I was in the, at the store in the checkout line, and you got to keep your distance, right? I did see a sign that said, at one store that said, better 6 feet apart than 6 feet under. And I thought, wow, that's pretty intense right now. But then I met this very delightful older gentleman that calls himself a dimensional traveler in the line for the store, came up to me, was certainly not afraid of social distancing, neither was I. And we had this beautiful conversation, and everyone around us was talking about this time period, that fear, it's a false reality, releasing the fears, focusing on the love. And we're talking, and I could see people were listening. And it was a beautiful conversation. And at the end, when I left the checkout line, the cashier said something like, God bless you. And I said, oh, yes, many blessings to you as well. And he said, I am blessed because you were in my checkout line. And I was like, wow. I thanked all the workers there. I know everywhere. I was happy. I was sharing the love. That's what we need to do right now, is just share that love and light, because people want it. People want to hear something different. They want something new. They don't want to just focus on the negativity and all the fears that are popping all over the place. They want the love. I'm telling you guys, we are moving to a new world, a new way of being, and it is all based in unconditional love. That's the new world. That's the new start. And you just never know who you're going to meet and who you're going to touch in such a way that is going to make their day better and their world brighter. You just never know. Thank people that are working. Thank people that are there for you, that are the medical workers, the police officers, the military men and women, like everybody, the store workers, the gas station attendants, whoever it is that's still out there helping us, thank them. Be happy, smile, share the love. And let's see from Spirit of what are some future manifestations here. What is Spirit co-creating to help manifest for these unions? Because the unions are destined and fated. Okay, that's a little too chunky, but this one came out. The Six of Cups is right there again saying, though, yeah, it is past. Look at this. Completion. Major karmic cycles completing right now. A whole new world. What did I just say? A whole new world, and the world card comes up. Okay, do I even need to do more? Wow. Can we just sit in that for a second? I just want to sit in that for a second, because I'm telling you guys, I've been receiving so many downloads and so many psychic insights, and all the readings and healings that I'm doing. I'm tuning into people's body, medically intuitive. Before they even say anything, I feel what's going on. It's pretty incredible right now. The time period we're on, the opportunity that we have right now to better ourselves and let go of what's not serving us and finally complete these cycles so that we can birth into this whole new world. That's what's happening. It's powerful. I didn't know how powerful this reading was going to be, but I feel it. And look at that. Taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. There we go. What's happening now? Things are changing and shifting, and what we may not be able to see with our physical eyes, the universe, God, the angels, your guides, your loved ones are telling you right now that it is going to be a whole new world, and there is going to be an opportunity to take this leap of faith and move in whatever direction you want. Healed, restored, past behind you, taking your wisdom, and that's it. This union is strong. Again, strength card coming out again, which it did in a recent reading too. So I don't know if there's a lot of Leo energy out there, or people have a lot of Leo in their chart. But, aside from that, it's just a very strong union. So what will be, will be. Tame that ego, tame that beast, let go of things that aren't serving you. Find that balance within yourself, because that is key. When you find the balance and you keep yourself aligned, everything works out. And then it's like magic and everything starts happening. But both parties feel a very strong pull to complete certain things that they need to complete for this new start. And it's a very strong pull to one another. It's a powerful, deep, lifetime upon lifetime spiritual bond, as well as a very magnetic attraction. You have like incredibly attracted to one another. It doesn't even matter what they look like. They may be even different than you've ever experienced, but it's like the attraction is unreal. You can't even describe it in words, right? It's just so magnetic, and it's so incredible and so powerful. Hang on, one fell on the ground. Oh, hello, Empress. Hello, Divine Feminine. Hello. Thank you for popping out again. Because of you, Divine Feminines. Knowing your worth, standing in your power, setting healthy boundaries, and just knowing it's going to work out for you. Look, lovebirds, it's going to work out for you. It is. And by you being in this energy, I mean, the masculine cannot resist this power and strength that you have. It is too strong. They try. They try to ignore it. I mean, they have. They have. They've been trying real hard, but I feel very strongly, just like I did in that picture post. It brings me back to that. Like the universe is making sure that things happen and making sure that things get completed, whether they're ready or not. Look at that. Yeah. Look at this. This is what's being completed. Relationships, commitments, unions, obligations that are not serving them. This and not serving you. This is the time period, if I could speak. This time period is allowing people to really say, what do I want? Well, there are relationships, dynamics that are breaking up. I don't want you. Don't try to force me to want you, because I don't want you, and I don't want you in the lower vibration energies for sure. I don't want that anymore. I'm not dealing with that anymore. And also the masculines, letting go of relationships that are not serving them. They could be married, getting a divorce, Hierophant divorce, and choosing the feminine. You see that? The feminine is blocking out any masculines that are not serving him or her, and the masculine is letting go of the relationships, connections that aren't serving him or her. But we'll say her and him, and choosing the feminine, because it looks like the feminine. Look, I mean, red hair, red hair, red hair. I'm just saying for the sake of this, I'm choosing this feminine. I'm choosing my divine feminine. I don't want to be in situations where I have to force myself and I don't feel any love, and I feel like I'm not even needed anymore. That's how I feel the masculine's been feeling. Nobody needs me. Like, I can't even give my love because this particular feminine that they've had in their life won't even receive it. They're not even open to it. So now the masculine is like, okay, I'm going to rest. I'm going to be abstinent, because this is an abstinent card. This is a meditation card. I'm not even going to connect with anybody right now, because the only person that I really want to make a commitment to is my Empress. So there's a time period of rest right now. And then look, happiest card in the deck. Just comes flying out, saying, yeah, I'm making a commitment to myself first. I have to find the balance. And see, we have the moon over here and we have the sun, showing up. That's divine, sacred love. The masculine and feminine, the sacred masculine, sacred feminine coming together. The masculine is healing right now, finding that peace. And when they think of you, feminine, wow. Yeah. 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 I think you know what I mean by that. But this connection is so powerful and so strong and so incredibly healing and abundant and prosperous that the masculine cannot ignore it anymore. That's what I'm talking about. The pull is so strong. The flame is so big and so bright that they can't. I'm telling you, the universe is like, you can't ignore this anymore. You cannot ignore this anymore. We will not let you, because it is part of humanity's plan for these powerful divine sacred unions to come together. And things are being worked out, right? What is centered here is the divine feminine. I'm telling you. That's key. Divine feminine is live in the Empress state. Live as the Queen of Pentacles. Live in that open, like the Queen of Cups. Be open and generous and receptive. Trust your intuition. Speak your truth clearly, like the Queen of Swords, and balance that head and the heart space. And be your sexy, fine-ass, creative self, and let that creativity and that sensuality shine, because that is who you are. Love it. Divine Feminine is arising. That was another thing we talked about in the store. And the gentleman started to talk about Lemuria, a matriarchal society. And I was like, yeah, it's time for the Divine Feminine to rise. It's time. You know? As egos are popped and things level out, the Divine Feminine is rising, and the masculine knows it. And knows that if he is going to live out his dreams and his purpose and his destiny, that he must move forward towards the feminine. Let go of commitments that aren't serving them and move towards the commitment that is destined. Wow. A final piece of advice here. Let's see for the feminine in this situation. Feminine, you're getting fox spirit. Think on your feet. Be sly like a fox. You might have to shift and change. Be flexible. Go with the flow. 27 is another 9. That's your independent energy. I'm good. I'm sly. I got you. I know things that you don't even know I know. And I'm just going to hold that vision because I know. Right? You know. So we're going to read a little from that for the feminine, and then we're going to get, first I'm going to pull for the masculine just so we can see where it's at. So feminine, sly like a fox, sometimes it's good to keep things to yourself, things that you know to yourself. Oh, we get whale spirit came out, dolphin spirit, and deer spirit being a gentle touch. We're just going to, they're saying take the dolphin spirit, but look, whale spirit, trust in the great mystery. So the divine masculines are trusting, they're surrendering, they're letting go. They're bringing a gentle touch by connecting to the feminine. See, a 9, independent feminine. See what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it is all about the feminine right now. They want the new beginnings. They're diving into their emotions, right? And then they're coming out. Look, they're diving in, focus on the feminine, and then look, we're just going to put them out here, but we're going to read from the book on this one. And then they're swimming out on the other side, and dreams need a practical plan. Bring your ideas into life. It's time to collaborate. I mean, come on, you guys, for new beginnings, you can't. 6, past, unconditional love, you can't make this up. Wow. So this is the transformation as the feminine is just saying, yeah, I know, I got this, I'm feeling good, right? The masculine is trusting in the process, finally, letting go, not trying to push against anymore, and connecting to the feminine within them, focused on the divine feminine light. And then here they are breaking free. Look, year of 2022, this and that are true. So they're figuring out what is true for them. They're clearing out belief systems, programs, things that have not been serving them, and they're breaking free. And recently someone was talking about dolphins being about sex, so oh, yes, masculines, oh yes. We feel it too. Okay, the fox spirit. So we're going to read the oracle message for you, divine feminines, or whoever's listening to this, the divine feminine within you. Be alert now, for fox spirit has appeared, and you are meant to move swiftly. Let this clever spirit draw out your creativity as you adjust to rapidly changing circumstances with resilience, grace, and astuteness. Fox spirit helps you think on your feet, using your best judgment and wits to help you slip into a more advantageous situation. Now is not time to hesitate, but a time for swift action of the mind. A time to think outside the box and notice the many ways in which you might make a move. Aware of your surroundings and always clear on what you deserve and wish to co-create. Trust that your cleverness, guided by the fox spirit, will serve you very well. And a message for the masculine or the masculine within you. Dolphin spirit, like her earthly manifestation, is a reminder of duality. As the dolphin is both mammal and sea creature, so too is dolphin spirit both this and that. Two truths coexist. Makes me think of Gemini. The story you tell and another as well. The duality of life is present when we are suffering. For there is a blessing, too, in the helpers that appear. Within clouds are silver linings we later reflect on. What happened? We can see that the situation was both this and that a choice led to both joy and sorrow. No relationship is either all good or all bad. And people have qualities, both light and shadow. Focus on the positive, for the light exists alongside the darkness. Dolphin Spirit calls for you to come up from below and enjoy a weightless moment in the sun as you dive in and out of this and that, accepting and even enjoying the duality of life. Why not join Dolphin Spirit in acknowledging and affirming the blessings present in the moment? In all areas of your life, there are aspects of both this and that. Today, you can celebrate this fact and recognize the complexity and the beauty of the fabric of the universe. You are at a place right now where your past self is still present as you move towards the new self you are becoming. Aspects of both selves are present. So even if you want to say goodbye to what was, you are required to find solace in this between time. Today is not the day to choose one over the other, but to rather accept things as they are without judgment or resistance. Even in matters of the heart, duality is present. Your next action will be obvious when you drop your bias and see things as a whole. Whoa! Woo! Okay, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed that. If you want to reach out to me for a personal reading or healing, they are so on point right now. I would love to hear from you, and I appreciate you liking this because it'll get it out to more people. I feel like this is a great message for more people to hear, sharing it, whatever you feel guided to, and I wish you so many blessings. Just keep being you.